We're live.
David Dunwell.
Remotely.
It feels like the old times.
And back in
2020.
way back a whole, maybe 10 days ago.
It actually does feel like it was forever ago.
It does. It's totally, things have changed a lot, haven't they?
Yeah, with the whole sofa show. I like that. I like the sofa show.
I'm liking the names. The
Q&A, sofa show.
The people are calling it Tales
from the Magic Sofa.
I love the fact that it's a magic sofa because it's
actually
start
calling it that.
The magic
That's
sofa that
you guys have named it. On Monday night is Tales from the Magic Sofa.
Leslie Pike was in the studio yesterday, and she looked at the sofa because we'd moved it, and she said, "The magic sofa's legs fallen off."
Oh yeah, because we moved it for the yeah.
So yeah, it's fine. It's all right. We saved it.
But the weird thing is, it was floating in midair.
Magically. singing melodies.
Yeah.
Coming from it.
How is everybody in the comments? How are you all doing?
Good to see you all.
So tonight is Q&A ish night. We will stick a couple of songs in there too.
Because I don't know if you know, we find it quite uncomfortable to talk, don't we, Joe?
Yeah. Dave went on Instagram and asked. So let's just get straight in, Dave. You ready?
Go on then. You ask a question, then I'll ask a question.
Okay. When's new music on the way? Currently got Fire Down on repeat. New music
is on its way. We will be announcing it very soon.
It's on its way.
You don't want to say any more than that.
Well, it's kind of like it's not on its way. It's in the process of being made. Therefore, it's on its way then, isn't it? It's like
I feel it's a safe answer.
It's left the train station.
Yeah.
The songs have been written.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's on its way.
It's a little bit of a politician's answer, but we're going to have to go with it.
Yeah. Okay. Go on then, your turn.
Okay. Laura asks, when they make the Dunwells biopic, right? Yeah. So this is a question I ask you.
A Hollywood blockbuster.
I have to answer who I think would play you in the movie, and then you have to answer who would play me in the movie. So, I think the problem is that the actor who would be perfect for you would need to have been a few years ago. But if we could just harness Ben Stiller from the Zoolander period.
Yeah.
This is so really good looking. I can't do it.
I'm really good looking.
This isn't a new thing. This has been even
whenever
Dave answering the band, it's
like,
always been Zoolander jokes.
Ben, you Ben Stiller.
But I figure that really, because this is obviously really going to happen. Hollywood are already. It's on its way.
They're chasing us down. It's about as on its way as new music is.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
I really feel that I'm going to have to make the call, and I'm probably just going to get someone. It's like Zac Efron probably is going to have to play you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I feel like it's the only way to go.
Yeah.
So who's going to be me then, Joe?
Well, you were saying this morning that sometimes you look in the mirror and you feel like Quasimodo. So
Quasimodo, it is fictional characters.
I'm joking. I don't know. You're a handsome chap.
Let's go Danny DeVito.
No, yeah, you're more handsome than Danny DeVito.
Just. He's a good-looking guy, that Danny.
Yeah. If you're Danny DeVito, I'll be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Twins. Let's do that. We're just gonna dust off the Twins script, and we're gonna remake Twins. And I'm gonna be Danny DeVito, and Joe's gonna be Arnold. Sorted.
No, I don't know. Bradley Cooper. That's a good one.
I'll take Bradley Cooper. That's fine. That's all right.
Came up in the comments. Chris Pratt.
Oh, dude, man crush big time. He's a dude, and he's in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, well, that's what I saw. Ant and Dec. If Ant and Dec made a movie, we could be Ant and Dec. That's what someone said in the comments.
Love it.
Okay, right.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon could play me, definitely. Or I could play Matt Damon. Either way.
Yeah.
This is fun. All right.
Right. Let's do one more question and then I'll play a song. Let's go. When will we play "Colour My Mind" for the Daily Live debut? Because it's never been played on a Daily Live.
That's happening this Friday.
Is it? Well, Dave's just put it out there.
I'm calling it. It's getting put in pen.
Steve is in pen. We are going to play "Colour My Mind"
on Friday.
It's
in the book.
It's in the diary.
Guys, it just doesn't get any more official than that.
Good question. Okay. I'm going to do "Colour My Mind." No, I'm not. I'm going to do... That song was in my head.
Is it Friday yet?
I wish it was, Dave. Right. I'm going to do "Goodnight, My City."
That's so funny.
Close my eyes, hear the sound of a changing. Thoughtless minds left behind as the day ends. Sleeping corners now, close the doors, waiting for tomorrow like it's never been here before. Good night, my city. Good night, my city. Good night, my city. Good night, my city. Close my eyes, hear the sound of a changing. Thoughtless minds left behind as the day ends. Sleeping corners now, close the doors, waiting for tomorrow like it's never been here before. Good night, my city. Good night, my city. Good night, my city. Good night, my city. I gotta get myself through. After everything I've done, when natural light is faded, let nature take its course. In this man-made surroundings, human nature's still not lost. Oh, I believe I've seen it all, but they say I've seen nothing yet, and I am still. And I am still. Thanks, Dave. Thanks.
Nice, man.
That's the first bit of music I've made all day, and I think we've said it on many a show. now that we're 106 shows in,
Ooh,
that
aging.
um, music does something to you. Like, I've been in a weird mood all day today. There's
I
something
think
in the air, like there's a low, you would know, being the fully fledged weatherman that you are, that there's like a
100%.
there's like
Fully
a
qualified.
pressure in the air that's like just going on. Something's going on. Probably nothing's going on. I'm just having one of them days, but.
You and I would pretty much probably say a big percentage of the
I
world.
just like. I also think that this whole situation is like it's kind of not going anywhere. It's just adapting. So like this is the next phase of whatever situation we're in. And from Friday, it's compulsory to wear face masks in every single shop.
In England,
And I'm like, that's. I mean, you follow the rules, but it's like, wow, this is definitely serious.
yeah.
Yeah, but I played a song and I feel better now. So
I don't think there's one person that we've spoken to that's
I've got
not
my
gone.
cup of tea. So thank you for my cup.
I don't think there's one person on this planet that is not going from good day to what
Bad
is
day.
going on day to good day to what is going on day. I just think it's something that we're all riding out.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Question from Paul Meehan. Okay. The best and worst thing about America also being a professional musician.
The best and worst thing about America, touring America, is
Epic.
it's unbelievable, and we got to see some of the most amazing sights. But the drives are blooming long.
We once did a 16-hour drive.
From Chicago to Colorado, was that correct? Might have been longer than that.
It might
I
have
think
been.
Chicago was the halfway point.
We did a 16-hour drive to go to sleep, to wake up in the morning, to do another 9 hours. That was a long drive.
That was a long old haul.
I felt like I fell asleep in a city, woke up in a desert, fell asleep in a mountain covered in snow. Then it's just very surreal.
We used to have this ongoing joke that the team that booked us just kind of like numbered a load of darts and then got a map of America and then threw the darts at the map and then routed from 1 to 2 to
In all fairness, they were very professional and they did it right. I just think a couple of lads from Leeds that we used to driving up and down the M1 for no more than 3 hours at a time.
Well, especially that we went from Leeds, or when we first started Leeds, and then our first long distance gig was in the Yorkshire Dales, which was about an hour and 10 minutes drive, and we stopped pretty much every service station and had a picnic just in case we would starve to death. and then we went from there to play in London, and London was like, I mean, that's a 200-mile drive from Leeds to London, and that felt like the longest trip in the world. And now, and then we learnt that we could actually drive there and back in a day, and then from that to America, and we went like the drives were just epically long.
That's
I always remember you charging your laptop up, and you'd go, yeah.
I'd have it prepped. I'd have it go. I'd be like,
yeah, I've got 10
Poor
hours.
Jody, our tour manager, would be driving the whole time.
Battery life.
And I'd be like, I've got 3 hours on the laptop, and I've got a movie downloaded, so that's going to take that up. And then by the end of the journey, I'd look and go, and then I'd prep a sleep as well. I'd be like, and then I'll have a little sleep at that point there. And then I remember multiple times having run out of all of battery life and slept and realised that we still had 4 hours left.
Yeah.
The best and the worst thing about being a musician. So we were on the phone to Megan O'Neill. Send some love to Meg if anyone remembers the show.
Who is releasing a single
Yeah, she is.
this Friday. She's
Uh,
great, is Meg.
and she was just saying about how this lockdown has reminded her of how much she loves her job
Mm-hmm.
because the travelling, the meeting people, the singing. Joe just sang a song then and took a day that was a bad day for him or a tough day. I just relieved all of that pressure just in 3 minutes by being able to sing. That's got to be one of the best things about being a musician.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the worst things about being a musician, I think, is um, exposing yourself. Which I'm a really confident guy, and so is Joe. And it's not like we don't feel comfortable stood on a stage or coming in front on a camera and talking to people. But when you put your heart and soul into a piece of music, and then you've approved every single layer of it. You've approved the vocal take, the lyric to the vocal take, to the melody, to the guitar patch, to the compression, to the thing, to where it's distributed, to the artwork that goes with it, and you expose it to the world. It's terrifying
Yeah.
because it's like you try and tell yourself it's not important and you can go on, but then you reference it to the amount of time you've spent doing it and how many times you've redone it and changed it and made it right and gone the wrong direction. And so that's a scary one, but also one of the most rewarding bits as well.
Yeah.
When eventually it's been distributed and it's out and you can't change it. Spotify are, spreading it across the world and people are listening to it. And you think, at that point, you kind of shut it off and you go, well, I can't change it now. And then that's really rewarding. That's good. So it's just pressing the go button. It's scary.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're getting better at it. You are.
Getting better. I think I'm getting, when I think that I'm getting better, then I'll go backwards.
I think it's you. We're lucky that we've got each other because there's certain bits of the music side where I'll go, you press that button, Dave, or do you know, especially when it comes to uploading music and getting it distributed. Like you're definitely like, yeah, Dave, Joe, you need to do that.
I always do this really weird thing. If we have to send a piece of music to anyone on the team, whether it's to our distributors or our management, I will send it to Joe and then put my phone away and walk away. So that Joe has to send it because he can and I can't. There you go. So welcome to the Dunwell's Weird Hour or half hour.
Okay, next question. I think we'll do one more question and then you shall sing a song.
Okay.
Okay, what was? So let's have a look. There were some good ones as well. Let me think. Let me just have a quick scroll. See, that I've not missed a good one.
There's a good one here if you can't find one.
Okay, go on.
Talk about the difference between audiences.
Around the world.
I think we can go better than that. Because people have asked us a lot, what's the difference between an American audience and an English audience? And there's a bit of a drinking culture thing that's a bit different. But on a whole, really, it's not massively different.
No.
But there is a difference between, remember the early days when we used to play in pubs, to a theatre audience, to an arena audience.
Mm-hmm.
What are the noticeable differences, would you say?
Being in pubs and clubs and bars like that taught me the craft of trying to entertain a room that isn't necessarily celery.
Isn't a celery.
Isn't a celery.
No one likes celery. Maybe some people like celery. I don't like celery.
Isn't there to, or how their main purpose hasn't been to go out and get entertained.
Yeah.
Unless they've gone to a bar that's specifically like for music, you know, or they've paid a ticket, you know. Whereas when you're playing a venue where someone's paid a ticket price to go, they have gone and they've spent their money to come and be entertained. So, learnt craft on how to entertain a room that doesn't want to be entertained, and I have taken that into, if someone is going to part with their cash to come and watch me play, I am going to leave nothing on the stage. As in, like, I'm going to give everything I've got. And I feel like the audience says, hopefully, feel that after every show. So, whether it's a whether it's an arena, a little club, little venue, and then here's the difference between playing an arena and it not being your show. As in, like, once again, it's like back to the skills of
these guys aren't here to see us.
These aren't here to see us. They're here to see the main act. But I'm gonna show them that I'm gonna make their night better, and not just be a bit part player in the whole night. Do you know what I mean?
No, totally. I think it is a superpower that we've both kind of developed in our own way.
And then the next one is we play the arena, and that's it. So
and
I've got all of the levels.
Got it. Good question.
Like the music question is like the music industry is like a big giant game of Mario. Tons of levels.
I was okay at Mario Galaxy on the Wii, but I was rubbish at the original ones.
Yeah. All right, David. I think you should sing a song.
Okay.
Oh, there was a quick question about short stories. Everyone wants to know about the key. The key that breaks in short stories. Remember when we broke that? When you broke the key? You got so mad and you blamed me.
Yeah. No. There was accidental. Oh, 1 second. This is really important.
The kids are watching Avengers. Okay, I'll be back.
And I want a new Avenger.
Everybody wants the new Avengers movie. What Avengers movie is too scary?
I don't know.
In the comments, which Avengers movie do you think that Lottie is watching?
Okay, finish the short stories question. I'll be back.
Okay. Short stories. The key isn't true. The sentiment is when we first bought my first house, it was very stressful. So we would bicker, and but we laugh about it, and we think about those times now, like, what were we ever stressed about? It was supposed to be a joyous thing, but they say that they're buying a house and moving house is one of the most stressful things you can do. So the sentiment is real. The story of the broken key, I wish, just not that romantic. Okay, 1 second. Let me. Very, very excited to know. This is just a new song I'm working on. Same bags every day. Some might say, down on the sleepless night, no, is calm. Some afraid of the starless sky, no, is calm. Come with me, come see the empty sky. 'Cause is fine. Some afraid of the starless night. But all is fine.
David Dunwell.
Does that sound okay without the different
Sounded
mic?
great. It sounded really good.
Great.
So it's the same. So we've ordered Dave a brand new, a little like a new mic. You don't need to know this, but I thought I'd.
It's nice to
Yeah,
share.
well, you do.
Joe's really good, so I've got like a weird thing. Like I never like to spend money, and
So
Joe goes, "I'm getting you it," and he goes, "Oh, L-Dog, 1 second."
Because he needs it. Not just he's just getting it. But yeah, because we've now set up the studio. The studio, I am so enjoying being at the studio. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Might go in tomorrow.
Game changer. Even if you just go in for a couple of hours.
I just get so much done.
Yeah.
So much activities.
That's our Step Brothers, isn't it? The film. Great film.
So much room for activities.
Wait a minute. Tell us what film is Lottie watching?
I don't know. I'm not into Avengers. So.
Just close your window. We don't want to see you.
Shut the front door.
Shut the front door.
We all like what we like, don't we? I'm with Lottie. It's too scary.
What's too scary? Avengers.
When the monsters come and give me PS I love you any day.
That's terrifying. That is really funny.
Yeah. Well, that's half an hour gone, but I'll just.
Yeah, you play one more song. See us out. I hope we answered enough questions. There was a few more. How did we come up with the name the Dunwells? We called the board meeting.
With our dad and mother.
We originally were called. We should tell the real story, to be honest with you. We were originally called the Dunwell Brothers Band. And that's because when we went to the studio to record, whoever was in the studio recording with us, we all went on the road, and that was who we were. But it was originally the songs were Joe and I wrote a few songs, and it was our songs working with the producer, and then obviously everyone got involved, and it was a collaboration of music, and we remained the Dunwells Brothers Band up until we signed a deal in America, and then we shortened the name to the Dunwells.
Yeah.
True story. Influenced by Kevin Womack, who said, shorten your name to the Dunwells.
And the rest is history. Okay, so that was a lot of fun. I'll sing one more song, but that was great. I feel like we should keep the question Q&A thing on the Wednesday.
I hope so. I like it.
Name. We've got songs from the Magic Sofa on a Monday.
And then we need
something on a Wednesday.
Q on Wednesday. No, it's not going to work. That.
And then Friday gig. Okay, I'm going to play this one.
Happy birthday, Dave Bamber, by the way.
I can't stand, no matter how hard you try. You're wearing down every bowl, but you're only just getting by. In my mind, there's nothing else you can do. Your world is filled with colour, and all you ever see is blue. I can see that it's wearing you down, 'cause I know when you pick yourself off the ground, you were constantly working things out, and you do it sound. You try and you're battling life, and it's constantly bringing you down. I can see that you're working things out, and all the ropes that hold you up start to fray and loosen off. You cry, and every tear's a wasted drop. Don't need the ropes to hold you up. Don't cry, please don't cry. You were constantly working things out, and you do without making a sound. You try and you're battling life, and it's constantly bringing you down. I can see that you're working things out, because you're constantly battling life. David.
Congratulations, Stacey. Congratulations.
Now, we've figured you out now.
We
Guys.
know the rules. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Okay, so we've got one last quick announcement before we go. On the 1st of August, we are doing a Zoom concert.
Yes, we are.
It is now available on our website. So you want to go to our website, and then you want to go to the store. It's a pay what you feel.
There is 50 tickets.
There's 50 tickets.
On your marks. Get set, go.
Yeah. Looking forward to that.
Yeah. Right. I really enjoyed that. That was a load of fun. I'm ready for Friday. If you could do us a favour, spread the word, tag as many people as possible.
Yeah.
Let's get as
what I'm
many
going to do is
people
I'm going to schedule the show, because I can schedule it earlier now. So I can schedule it, and then I can input it into the Facebook page that you've got. So, yeah, let's go.
Awesome.
It says it's sold out. It's definitely not sold out, because it's only just gone up. Let me just.
That'd be mad though if it had.
Right. See you soon. I'll figure it out.
All right then. Everybody, stay safe. See you on Friday. Take care. Bye bye.